Get the F out of here, because today we're diving into a deadly teenage love triangle that ended with a knife, a murder, and a 27-year prison sentence. I'm talking about the infamous case of Rachel Wade and Sarah Ludemann, two young women whose rivalry over the same guy spiraled completely out of control. But before we get into this twisted story, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit like, and drop a comment telling me what you think about this case. Trust me, you're going to want to weigh in on this one. Let's start with the key players. First, we have Rachel Wade, born February 27, 1990. She was just 19 years old when this tragedy unfolded. A teenager from Florida, she was described as outgoing but impulsive, and she had recently gone through a rough breakup with Joshua Camacho, the guy at the center of this whole mess. On the other side, we have Sarah Ludemann, 18 years old. She was described as confident, social, and, according to some witnesses, feisty when it came to defending herself. The drama began when Joshua started dating Sarah after breaking up with Rachel, and things got messy. Public confrontations, threatening voicemails, social media fights, you name it. Police were even called to Sarah 6 times during the first 6 months of her relationship with Joshua. She'd argued with Joshua's exes, even gotten into a verbal fight with the mother of his child. And yes, Joshua had even punched Sarah once, but she didn't press charges. Rachel and Sarah constantly harassed each other. Rachel claimed Sarah would show up at Applebee's, where Rachel worked, just to taunt her. Sarah, according to police reports, also made threats. This wasn't just a teen rivalry, it was a ticking time bomb. Fast forward to the night of April 14, 2009. Rachel was at home, waiting for Joshua. He, meanwhile, was at home with Sarah, watching movies. Rachel went outside to walk her dog when she heard a car honk. According to her, it was Sarah yelling, "Stay away from my man." Feeling scared, Rachel called an old boyfriend, Javier, who told her to come over. That's when she did something shocking. She grabbed a steak knife from her kitchen drawer. At 11 p.m., Rachel approached Joshua's house. He and Sarah were inside playing video games. Rachel sent Joshua a text. "Now I know why you're not talking to me, because you got her." Joshua replied, "That's right. I don't like you no more. Why don't you go home?" But Rachel wasn't leaving. She told him, "No, I'll wait for her to go home." Witnesses later testified they overheard her threaten Sarah, "I'm going to stab you and your Mexican boyfriend." Just before midnight, Sarah decided to confront Rachel after learning she was at Javier's house. While driving, Rachel called Sarah, yelling, "I'm going to kill you. You and your Mexican boyfriend." When Sarah arrived, the confrontation turned deadly. Rachel claimed Sarah slammed on her brakes, flailed her fists, and attacked her first, but witnesses testified otherwise, saying Rachel approached Sarah and stabbed her multiple times, striking her heart. Sarah called Joshua in her last moments. Rachel, according to witnesses, calmly threw the knife over a neighbor's house and said, "I'm done." Police arrived and Rachel was arrested hours later. She was charged with second-degree murder and held on $500,000 bond. The trial began July 20, 2010, and it was televised on True TV's In Session and CNN's Headline News. Prosecutors painted the picture of a teen rivalry fueled by jealousy, showing months of threats, voicemails, and social media harassment as evidence that Rachel intended to kill Sarah over Joshua. The defense argued self-defense under Florida's Stand Your Ground law. Rachel's attorney, G.T.F.O.H, said Sarah was bigger, outnumbered Rachel with her friends, and that Rachel was genuinely fearful. He brought up incidents like the Applebee's fight, where Sarah and friends knocked over Rachel's tray and taunted her while singing "Girl Fight." Witnesses for the prosecution, Joshua, his sister, and Dustin Grimes, testified that Rachel approached the vehicle and stabbed Sarah. Defense witness Javier admitted there was a fight, but said he didn't see the stabbing itself. 8 months of threatening voicemails saved by Sarah sealed Rachel's fate. The jury deliberated 3 hours and convicted her of second-degree murder. On September 3, 2010, Rachel Wade was sentenced to 27 years in state prison. Judge Joseph Bellone stated her actions were intentional, not accidental. Rachel maintained she acted in self-defense and later said social media played a big role in escalating the feud. The case has been featured on Dateline NBC, Deadly Women Facing Evil, and E! Specials When Girls Kill. Sarah's father, Charlie Ludemann, also filed a civil suit against Rachel. Rachel's appeal was denied on February 17, 2012, and she is currently housed at Lowell Correctional Institution Annex. Her lawyer, Hebert, warned that this is a cautionary tale about young people and social media, how online interactions can fester into real-life violence. As Rachel said in an interview, it gives people the ability to say whatever they want with very little consequence. This case is a chilling reminder of how jealousy, rivalry, and impulsive decisions can escalate into tragedy. So what do you think? Was this self-defense or a planned act of jealousy? Could this have been prevented if social media wasn't involved, or if someone stepped in earlier? If you got chills from this story, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more wild and unbelievable true crime stories, and comment below with your thoughts. I want to know, would you call this self-defense, or do you think Rachel got what she deserved? Stay tuned, because next time on Get the F Outta Here, we're digging into another story that will leave you shaking your head. If this story got you saying, "Get the F out of here," hit that subscribe button for more.